Let us now study about the human heart. Human heart is located slightly to the left of the middle of chest. It is made of strong muscle tissue and is protected by the rib cage. The heart is another vital organ. The heart's job is to pump oxygenated blood throughout the body and receive deoxygenated blood back in return. The beat of our heart makes us alive. The heart is located between two lungs protected by a rib cage. The size of our heart is approximately equal to the size of our fist. The main functions of the heart is it pumps blood to all parts of the body. The transported blood consists of oxygen and the food materials that are obtained from the food we eat. Usually, the digested food from the stomach flows into the blood, and through the blood vessels it is sent to various parts of the body. This gives us energy and helps us to perform different activities. The other important functions of blood are it regulates the body temperature and protects our body from disease-causing germs. We know that blood is a fluid connective tissue. It is made up of plasma. Blood contains three types of blood cells. They include red blood corpuscles or RBC, white blood corpuscles or WBC, blood platelets. Red blood corpuscles or RBC. RBC are also called erythrocytes. The main function of RBC is that it carries oxygen to all parts of our body. White blood corpuscles or WBC. WBC are also called leukocytes. The main function of WBC is that it fights against disease-causing germs. Blood platelets. Platelets are also called thrombocytes. These help in the coagulation of blood. The doctor who treats the diseases of the heart is called a cardiologist or a heart specialist. We must eat healthy food to have sufficient blood in our body. Let us know about another important human organ, that is kidney. Kidneys are in purplish brown and are located below the ribs in the middle of the back. The job of the kidneys is to remove waste and extra fluid from the blood. The kidneys take urea out of the blood and combine it with water and other substances to make urine. The position of the right kidney is lower than the left kidney because of the presence of liver. The main parts in the kidney are renal artery, renal vein, ureter. The function of the renal artery is to bring oxygenated blood loaded with waste products. The function of the renal vein is to carry deoxygenated blood. The dark-colored outer zone is called cortex and the pale inner zone is called medulla. Cortex, medulla. The functions of kidneys are: they remove waste products from blood. They maintain blood pH. They also control water content of blood. Each kidney consists of more than 1 million, that is around 1.3 to 1.8 million microscopic and thin tubular functional units called nephrons or uniferous tubules. Drag and drop puzzle. From the image on screen, identify the parts of internal structure of kidney. The first one is done for you. Liver. We will look into another important human organ, that is liver. Liver is located in the upper abdomen, slightly to the left side. The major functions of liver include detoxifying of harmful chemicals, breakdown of drugs, filtering of blood, and secretion of bile and production of blood clotting proteins. Liver. The liver is a vital organ present in vertebrates and in some other animals. It is a reddish-brown organ having 4 lobes of unequal size and shape. Generally, the weight of the human liver varies from 1.44 kilograms to 1.66 kilograms. It is both the largest internal organ, the skin being the largest organ overall and the largest gland in the human body. It is located in the right upper quadrant of the abdominal cavity, resting just below the diaphragm. That is, it lies to the right of the stomach and overlies the gallbladder. This gland plays a major role in metabolism. Various functions of liver include glycogen storage, decomposition of red blood cells, hormone production, detoxification, plasma protein synthesis, and production of biochemicals that are essential for digestion. It produces bile pigments, bilirubin, biliverdin, and urochrome, and an alkaline compound. These bile pigments are metabolic wastes of hemoglobin, of dead RBCs, and an alkaline compound aids digestion through the emulsification of lipids. The bile pigment urochrome is eliminated through urine, while biliverdin and bilirubin are excreted through bile, along with cholesterol and derivatives of steroid hormones, extra drug, vitamin, and alkaline salts. Liver is also involved in the formation of urea. Lungs. Let us know about another important organ, that is lungs. Lungs are sacs of tissue located just below the ribcage and above the diaphragm. They are an important part of the respiratory system and waste management for the body. Lungs are responsible for removing oxygen from the air we breathe and transferring it into our blood, where it can be sent to our cells. Lungs also remove carbon dioxide that we exhale. The right lung is divided into 3 lobes: the right superior, right middle, and the right inferior lobe. The left lung is smaller and has only 2 lobes: the left superior and the left inferior lobe. Both the lungs are associated externally with small tubular bronchi which unite and extend into the trachea. Let us learn about the mechanism of breathing during respiration in order to find out how the exhaled air comes out. Click each tab to know more. Generally, we know that breathing is the process of inhaling and exhaling of air. The organs involved in this process are mainly lungs. It is difficult to see the process going on inside the lungs, but it is easy to feel them in action. Just put your hands on your chest and breathe in deeply. You will feel that your chest is slightly becoming bigger. Now, breathe out the air and feel your chest returning to its normal size. This is the power of lungs. The lungs cannot intake the air nor push it out by themselves. Instead, the chest wall muscles and the other flexible flattened muscle called diaphragm help the lungs in moving air into and out of them. Let us learn in detail about the role of diaphragm and ribs in respiration. The wall of the chest is made up of ribs, muscles, and the skin. The ribs are attached to an angle to the spine. If you move your finger along one of your ribs, you will notice that it extends downward from the spine. When we inhale oxygen, the chest wall moves up and out. This increases the volume of the chest cavity. Let us imagine the chest cavity as a room and diaphragm as a floor. When the diaphragm is in relaxed state, it is in the shape of a dome extending into the chest cavity. When the diaphragm shrinks, it flattens a bit and the dome moves downwards. As a result, the volume of the chest cavity increases. As the volume of the chest cavity increases, its internal pressure decreases, and due to this, the air from outside runs into the lungs. This process is called as inspiration or inhalation. In the reverse process, the chest wall gets lowered and moves inward, and the diaphragm relaxes and resumes its dome shape. These changes increase the pressure on the lungs. Due to this, the elastic tissue of lungs shrink and squeezes the air out through the nose to the external atmosphere. This process is called as expiration or exhalation. When we are at rest, we notice that our breathing is slow and shallow, and our breathing is deeper and faster when we exercise hard. It has been found that all movements of breathing get stopped at once when the nerves leading from the brain to respiratory system are cut. During exhalation, carbon dioxide gas is removed from our body. What happens during the process of breathing? Observe whether there is any difference in composition of air between inhaled and exhaled air. Let us answer these questions by studying the next step.